Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program. United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government. The Universal Queen of Queens Foundation Incorporated. Bureau of Central Interpol. United Nations Plaza, New York 10017 USA. Rockefeller Plaza Building, 5th Avenue, New York 10020 USA. Telephone +1718 57 64 558/+1 917 60 08 146. Email tvm-talanus@gmail.com. Skype TVM-LSM-666. April 26, 2018. Mark Edwin Tucker, Group Chairman, HSBC Holdings plc, London, United Kingdom. Dear Mr. Tucker, as the global funder having absolute control of the infinite accounts in US dollars in the Hong Kong and Shanghai Banking Corporation HSBC, which was established on March 3, 1865 by my grandfather Scotsman Thomas Sutherland, and one of the banks of El Banco Español Filipino de Esabel Segundo, now known as the Bank of the Philippine Islands BPI, which was founded by my grandmother Isabella II, who was Queen of Spain, the daughter of King Ferdinand VII, who is my grandfather. I am requiring an emergency conference with you, the chairman of the board, and others. I would like to discuss with you, the chairman of the board, and others pertinent issues about all my HSBC accounts regarding the full implementation of the Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Programs AOWDMP Worldwide Anti-Poverty Programs in accordance with the United Nations Economic and Social Council's ECOSOC Article 55, to wit Chapter 9. With a view to the creation of conditions of stability and well-being which are necessary for peaceful and friendly relations among nations, based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, the United Nations shall promote a. Higher standards of living, full employment, and conditions of economic and social progress and development. B. Solutions of international economic, social, health, and related problems, and international cultural and educational cooperation, and c. Universal respect for, and observance of, human rights and fundamental freedoms for all without distinction as to race, sex, language, or religion. The World Bank Group USA and the Committee of 300, which are under my chairmanship, released a copy of the Infinite Bank Statements IBS 2012, which refer to the infinite accounts in US dollars including their respective account numbers and account names in many prime banks. Based on the general party information of the IBS page 1, the name of signatory/trustee/keeper/holder is His Majesty King ASM, my code name, and the true general owner is the people of the Philippine Islands, Filipino citizens of the Republic of the Philippines, and the minority beneficiary is the people of the world. The trusteeship origin of the infinite accounts in US dollars is Ferdinand Ederlin Marcos, Sr., who is my father, and who was the President of the Republic of the Philippines from 1965 to 1986. Dr. Jose Perez alias is Severino Santaramana and Father Jose Antonio Dea was his secret co-founder of the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund IMF, or the International Marcos Fund. The HSBC infinite accounts in US dollars are intended and erected for the humanitarian and national economic development programs for the Philippine Islands 10% to 70% only, in the world 10% to 50% only. HSBC United Kingdom. Accounts numbers, account name 1. 05 67 10 52 67 80 20 12. White spiritual boy. 77 76 25 34 AM 144. Spiritual wonder boy. 2 876 32 11 54 AM 22. White spiritual boy. 77 76 25 34 AM 145. Spiritual wonder boy. 3 876 32 11 54 AM 22 1. White spiritual boy. 77 76 25 34 AM 146. Spiritual wonder boy. 4 876 32 11 54 AM 22 2. White spiritual boy. 77 76 25 34 AM 147. Spiritual wonder boy. 5 876 32 11 54 AM 22 3 slashed from 876 32 11 54 AM 22 1. White spiritual boy. Slashed worth $25 trillion for 88 87 16 36. Golden jade. And 77 76 25 34 AM 148. Spiritual wonder boy. 6 88 87 16 36. Golden jade. 77 76 25 34 AM 149. Spiritual wonder boy. 7 876 32 11 54 AM 22 4. White spiritual boy. 77 76 25 34 AM 150. Spiritual wonder boy. The HSBC accounts are directly associated with my King Dynasty for mirroring and or matching and or putting up any currency. You may read my official directive about me as Emperor Chuatali of the King/Ming/Tang dynasties through these two web links: goo.gl/ka7 7hy digital flipbook and goo.gl/fqquk4 Google Drive. My code names are White Spiritual Boy, Spiritual Wonder Boy, and others. Thus, I'm the sole owner of the HSBC Infinite accounts in US dollars with continuous maturity earnings, based on eternal deposits. The IBSD classified full copy is viewable and downloadable in PDF format through this web link: goo.gl/pak3hn Google Drive. The Committee of 300 through the United Nations Organization awarded the Treasury Certificate of the People of the Philippine Islands, that contains President Marcos Yulin Tapan last will, and testament in English. Please refer to pages 37 to 83 in PDF copy, which he executed in Malacanang Palace, Manila, on December 20, 1985. On June 29, 1992, then Philippine President K.O.R.A.N Aquino officially confirmed President Marcos' divine wealth, which is not ill-gotten, based on his last will, and testament that is included in the Treasury Certificate. Based on the Treasury Certificate's general party information, the name of signatory/trustee/keeper/holder is Anthony Santiago Martin ASM, which is my code name. Thus, I'm the owner of these HSBC accounts. The Treasury Certificate page 54 also includes these two HSBC banks in Great Britain with their respective account numbers, net balances, and have been time deposited with 4% per annum since January 1, 1979. Account numbers, net balances, 05, 67, 10, 52, 67, 80, 21. $200 followed by 27 zeros, 05, 67, 10, 52, 67, 80, 22, $200 followed by 27 zeros. The certificate reveals the HSBC Bank's account Hong Kong, Great Britain, that has been time deposited with 4% per annum since January 1, 1967. Account numbers, net balances, 876, 32, 11, 54 FM 22, $430 billion. According to the certificate, the three HSBC's bank accounts' net balances with current accumulated interests are also intended and erected for the global humanitarian and national economic development programs. The Treasury Certificate's declassified copy is viewable and downloadable in PDF format through this web link goo.gl/bcr, RBT Google Drive. Refer to my previous letter addressed to Mr. Stephen K. Green and dated September 24, 2012 containing my HSBC Trust and Flat accounts. HSBC Holdings. Chairman of the Board and Board of Trustees, Stephen K. Green. 8 Canada Square, London E14/5 HQ, United Kingdom. New York, New York, 24 September 2012. Gentlemen. Reference implementation of Alpha Omega Economic Mars Hall Program. The Alpha Omega Global Mars Hall Program through the legacy of Tagean, Tallano, K.O.R.AN, Villamor, Diaz, Bokia, Marcus, Movement for a Better World Global Trust Foundation, is an international enterprise to provide humanitarian economic development through stimulus fund assistance to various countries all over the world. Be informed that we have several trust, deposit and flat accounts in your bank, on behalf of the duly authorized signatory and sole owner, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, code TVM-LSM-666. In line with the maturity in 2005 of the loan backup agreement to the Global Monetary Zone and all international banks, trust accounts and flat accounts have to be restructured, merged, reinvested or removed. HSBC accounts. Account number 01 91 10 23 45 7/asset owner code TVM-LSM-666. Account number HN85 48 55 UK/asset owner code TVM-LSM-666. 1. Severino Diaz deposit, SDD 01 01 12 34 57 9/owner code TVM-LSM-666. 2. Cash currency deposit, CCD 01 91 10 24 45 7/owner code TVM-LSM-666. 3. Marcus cash deposit, MCD 01 91 10 23 45 7/owner code TVM-LSM-666. 4. MCD account number A 50 50 5/asset owner code TVM-LSM-666. 5. Metal account number 91 10 23 45 80 07 99 00 07 3/99 89 7 L H L54 43 37. Trust and flat account number C1 C2 C19 C21/Falcon account My trusty code named Severino Santaramana with account number 01-10-11-23-45 has the cash account deposit of $100 trillion in the HSBC Bank of Los Angeles, California on October 2, 1972. HSBC Bank of Los Angeles, California. October 2, 1972. Severino Santaramana. Cash account holder. Statement of account. Account number 01-10-11-23-45. Account code MCD as integral part of cash. Cash account deposit $100 trillion. Bank of Los Angeles, California, confirmed under full banking responsibility the safekeeping of the account described therein. This transaction is highly confidential and verification is not applicable. Only the account holder or account signatory is authorized to break the PIN code and password. If and when the code will be open and engraved certificate vignette must be presented with the original documents of cash deposit gold key card of the master vault cash deposit, so that the cash amount stated therein could be released and withdrawn. $100 trillion. Severino Santaramana. Along with the AOWDMP and its subsidiaries, you can be my trustee, fellow implementer, and benefactor in the worldwide projects, based on the ECOSOC Article 55, 56, 57, and 63. The Central Bank of the Philippines officially issued on August 11, 1965 this reconfirmation of custodial safekeeping receipt SKR from account code name Severino Santaramana and others and Tan Kaki as administrator of TVM-LSM-666. The SKR reveals that 3,000 metric tons of gold were apportioned to HSBC, based on the delivery of 11,000 metric tons in the vault of K.O.R.AN Bank, a sister firm of People's Bank of China, which is the central bank of the People's Republic of China. The gold commodities are free and clear of all liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin, and supported by international immunities and several treaties. Tan Kaki. Top secret. Central Bank of the Philippines. Office of the Governor. Manila. K.O.R.AN Bank, Warehouse. Deposited in Trust CR 1965. Maturity 2005. Reconfirmation of custodial safekeeping receipt. From account code name, Severino Santaramana et al. Tan Kaki as administrator of TVM-LSM-666. Know all men by these present. We the trustee of TVM-LSM-666, sole owner, sole signatory of the 11,000 metric tons of gold 11,000 metric tons of AU delivered the vault and warehouse of K.O.R.AN Lanka sister company of People's Bank of China stated that there have been deposited in trust under inter alia as follows. 1. K.O.R.AN Bank, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 2. HSBC, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 3. Chartered Bank, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 4. Hang Lung Bank, 1,000 metric tons of gold. 5. Wing Lung Bank, 1,000 metric tons of gold. Total, 11,000 metric tons of gold. Depository Bank, K.O.R.AN Bank Hong Kong. 1. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-01. 2. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-1. 3. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-2. Metal Account Number 681-11-27-85. Original copy. Vault Number 377. Account code depositor Severino Santa Romana et al. 09 13 77. Metal account number 11 23 41 4. Warehouse receipt number C31 20 C31 40 C31 50 C31 60 and C31 99. Volume of 11,000 metric tons of gold. Solona, TVM-LSM-666, TVTM-777. Therefore, we certify that there have been deposited in trust of the above-mentioned bank in form of gold commodities as integral part of 217,500 metric tons of gold, 217,500 metric tons of AU, for Asian Pacific countries which shall be free, non-criminal origin and encumbrances, supported by international immunities. Several treaties, gents, LOI and Redeemers Code 1738, 777. Done in the Central Bank of the Philippines this 11th of August in the year of our Lord 1965. Signed, Andres V. Castillo, Central Bank Governor. Signed, Lyndon B. Johnson, President United States of America. Signed, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Supreme Commander, Allied and Non-Allied Nations. Signed, Queen Elizabeth II, Trilateral Society of Global Funder. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, Senate President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz. Signed, Tan Kaki. Seal of the President of the United States of America. Seal of U.S. Department of Treasury. Seal of the Board of Governors, U.S. Federal Reserve System. Seal of Alpha Omega World Development Marshall Program. This certificate of trusteeship, which was signed by President Marcos and Tan Kaki as my depositor, verified on August 11, 1977 that El Banco Español offshore capital belongs to me, and there have been deposited in POSN Bank's vault 3,000 metric tons of gold for HSBC. Central Bank of the Philippines. Office of the Monetary Board of Governor. Manila. Certificate of trusteeship. Of depositor, POSN Bank. Hong Kong Warehouse. Known all men by these presents. We the trustee depositor of El Banco Español offshore capital TVM-LSM-666, certified that there have been deposited in the warehouse vault of POSN Bank, care of trust officer with full obligation and responsibility the following asset commodities. 1. POSN Bank, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 2. HSBC, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 3. Chartered Bank, 3,000 metric tons of gold. 4. Hang Lung Bank, 1,000 metric tons of gold. 5. Wing Lung Bank, 1,000 metric tons of gold. Total, 11,000 metric tons of gold. GBC Trust Account Numbers 11 83 301, 11 83 31 and 11 83 32. Metal Account Number 6 81-11 27 85. Vault Number 377. Account Code Depositor Severino Santa Romana et al. 09 13 77. Metal Account Number 11 23 41 4. Warehouse Receipt Number C31 20 C31 40 C31 50 C31 60 and C31 99. Solona, TVM-LSM-666. Maturity year 2005. Done in the office of the Monetary Board of Governor this 11th of August 1977. Signed, Jaime C. Lea, Governor Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santa Romana et al., Metal Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666. Confirmed by. Signed, Tan K.O.R.A.N, Founder, Chairman, Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. This delivery receipt, which included HSBC as one of 5 banks, where a total of 11,000 metric tons of gold were delivered, was officially signed by General Dwight David Eisenhower, U.S. President Lyndon B. Johnson, Queen Elizabeth II, and Tan K.O.R.A.N as my trustee, and others. The 1949 receipt was restructured or re-authenticated on October 28, 1983. Seal of Central Bank of the Philippines. Certified original. Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. Central Bank of the Philippines. 6th floor PNB Building, Manila. Backup of managerial paper currency, maturity 2005. Delivery receipt. POSN Bank Warehouse. Distributed in 5 banks. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-01. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-1. GBC Trust Account Number 11-8-33-2. Metal Account Number 68-1-11-27-85. Vault Number 377. Metal Account Number 11-23-41-4. Warehouse Receipt Number C31-20, C31-40, C31-50, C31-60 and C31-99. August 11, 1965, DR number 020. Reference code, TVM-LSM-666, restructure date, October 28, 1983. DO number, 1949. Ex-warehouse of the old treasury of Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas, Manila through Old Spanish Dungeon, ex-gold refinery, by Johnson and Matthey Smelting Plant, the following delivered to POSN Bank. Supreme Court of the Philippines stamped. Signed, Attorney Fred Ruz Castro, Notary Public. Official seal of El Banco Español since 1851. Particulars, weight in kilos, assay, contents, metric tons. As integral part of 217,000 metric tons of gold, 217,500 metric tons. Good delivery in bar. Numbers 02605 to 028649, kilogram, 999.5%. Total, 11,000 metric tons of gold, 11,000 metric tons of AU. Confirmed by, signed, Andres V. Castillo, 2nd Governor of Central Bank. Delivered by, signed, William V. Morales, Assistant Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Security assigned by, signed, General Dwight Eisenhower, Pentagon. Attested by, signed, Lyndon B. Johnson, President United States of America. Signed, Queen Elizabeth II Trilateral Nations. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Received by, signed, Tan K.O.R.A.N, Trustee of TVM-LSM-666. Re-authenticated by Refinery Department, EDSA, Quezon City, CR 1983. Signed, G.P. Flores Jr. Signed, Representative, Treasury. Signed, Celestino E. Jaime. Signed, Representative, Office of the Manager Director. Signed, Representative, Security and Transport Department CBP. Seal of U.S. National Security Agency. Seal of U.S. Department of Treasury. Seal of the U.S. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. This Supreme Court order officially confirms that I'm the successor of El Banco Español HSBC, founded by Sir Thomas Sutherland, and El Banco Español Filipino de Estable Segundo, or El Banco Español Filipino Offshore Capital, have asset commodities lodged in trust in various prime banks around the world, including HSBC. Seal of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Manila. Supreme Court Order. With the blessing of our Supreme Being, with this judicial enhancement over victims of injustice and greatest land and gold grabbers headed by ex-President Diosdado Macapagal, the Secretary of Finance, the Monetary Authority, the Solicitor General per submission report of National Bureau of Investigation NBI, and the Blue Ribbon Committee, the head of state failed to deviate, entering with the last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod. Tallano family clan, owner of Hacienda Filipina Archipelago OCT-01-4, consisting of 7,169 islands and islets, protected by Presidential Decree 1143, and El Banco Español Filipino de Estable Segundo, or El Banco Español Filipino Offshore Capital, protected by Presidential Decree 1034. The First Bullion Bank of the Philippines have 77 subsidiaries around the world, controlled by trust deposit, asset commodities lodged in trust in different prime banks around the world, to mention Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation HSBC, banks in Hong Kong, banks in China, banks in Switzerland, Union Bank of Switzerland, banks in Germany, banks in Asian and European nations. Therefore, by virtue of court order in accordance with Republic Act 26, Section 4, all asset commodities, gold deposits, shall be withdrawn by code TVM-LSM-666 El Banco Español Offshore Capital, owned by Tiburcio Villamor Marcus. Therefore, further, ordering the Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation that Tiburcio Villamor Marcus is the successor of El Banco Español HSBC, managed by Sir Thomas Sutherland, appointed founder of Hong Kong Shanghai Banking Corporation HSBC, where the asset commodities properties are integral part of the gift of love, last will and testament, and bilateral Minesfield successor breakthrough agreement signed by international government. Protected by several treaties, global immunities, securities, gents, and redeemers code 1738-777. Henceforth, further, all servicing prime banks refuse to coordinate to the world legal order under Declaration of Principles and State Policies, pursuant to Section 3 and the Law of Ownership Article 426, 427 and 428. Shall not be excused to the hammer of the law and penalty thereof. The government of the Philippines was lost upon the issuance of subpoena duces tactum issued by the Court of First Instance, incorporated under LRC Civil Case No. 3957P in 7th Judicial District of Resell Branch 28, 1974, adopted the Embargo Act 1807 and the Rules of Trilateral Nations. Article 61. To execute starting in 2005. So order. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Padre Pora, Manila, this 11th of August 1977. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Enrique Agana, Presiding Judge. Signed, Roberto V. Reyes, Assistant Executive Secretary of the President. Documentary stamps. Seal of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. Seal of the President of the Philippines. Original copy. The Central Bank of the Philippines officially issued on October 2, 1986 the Certificate of Entitlement and Special Trust Deposit, which is supported by the Treaty of Paris and Treaty of Versailles, etc., and recorded in the U.S. Federal Reserve System, U.S. Treasury, World Bank and British Archive, regarding the Master Plan of the World Economic and Peace Development Projects under the UNCTAD New World Legal Order. Office of the Monetary Board of Governor, Manila, Certificate of Entitlement, and Special Trust Deposit, under the Declaration of Gift of Love, Mortis Causa since 1949, supported by Court Order Public Act 28, Bank International Settlement, Boston, and Switzerland, Treaty of Paris and Treaty of Versailles. Inventory list, summary, and confirmation of deposit, recorded in U.S. Federal U.S. Treasury, World Bank and British Archive. We, the undersigned, the Board of Governor of Central Bank of the Philippines, Jose B. Fernandez Jr., President of the United States of America, His Excellency President Ronald Reagan, and ex-President Ferdinand E. Marcos, Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santa Romanaret, Al, and William Villamor Morales, Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666 and Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, coded LSM-666, the successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod Tallano, owner of El Banco Espanol Filipino Diezable II, Hacienda Isla Filipina, Archipelago, gold bullion, precious stone and all trust deposit inside and outside of the Philippines, duly approved and recognized by Fund Committee headed by Trilateral Commission of Global Funder, U.S. Treasury, U.S. Federal Reserve System, World Bank, International Monetary Fund IMF, and the financing institutions use the Code of 01-4, Code of FLAT and the Code of K.O.R.A.N and the Code of LSM-666. The Master Plan of the World Economic and Peace Development Projects under the New World Order of the United Nations Conference Trade and Development UNCTAD, under the Bilateral Minesfield Breakthrough Successor Agreement, the following trust asset deposited in trust in the Treasury Vault of different bullion banks around the world. Maturity 2005. United States Treasury, 15th Street, corner Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. Subject, summary, and confirmation of deposits, amount, US dollars. Account number. Barclays Bank London. Reference code, Woodward, Trust Depositor, Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santa Romana and Jose Bautista Cruz. Maturity. New asset owner, TVM-LSM-666 under Gift of Love. Land Bank of the Philippines. 1. RGR 66 05 43 210 ABC Leo, June 9, 1972. 2 LSM, AAA 01 23 45 0 ABC Leo, October 3, 1972. 3 MCD 10 05 43 210 ABC Leo, June 9, 1972. 4 LSM 01 01 23 450 ABC Leo, October 2, 1972. 5 CCD 10 05 43 210 ABC Leo, June 9, 1972. 6 LSM 01 01 23 450 ABC Leo, October 2, 1972. 7 SDD AAA 05 43 210 ABC Leo, June 9, 1972. 8 DJR 666 10 05 43 210 ABC Leo, June 9, 1972. Bank of England 1 LSM-666 20 20 20 202 AAA June 9, 1986, US dollars 10 trillion. Page 1 of 6. The Certificate of Entitlements Inventory List's second page refers to these two HSBC accounts, which are included in the assets deposited in trust in the treasury vaults of different bullion banks worldwide. LSM, AAA 54, 32, 10, 10, 1, 666, October 2nd, 1986, US dollars 50 billion. LSM, AAA 10, 12, 34, 50, 666, March 14, 1985, PHP 150 million. Makati City, Philippines. The Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System declared my assets as free from all liens and encumbrances, without criminal origin, under the Treaty of Paris and Treaty of Versailles, and protected by Global Immunities Insurance. I also officially signed as S/owner/sole signatory the said Certificate of Entitlement. Refer to the certificate's scanned portion. Therefore further, the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System declared this assets are free from all liens and encumbrances, no criminal origin, Security Code 50-20, Treaty of Paris, Treaty of Versailles, protected by Global Immunities Insurance. Done in the office of the Monetary Board of Governors this 2nd of October 1986. Signed, Honorable Jose B. Fernandez Jr., Chairman of the Monetary Board of Governors, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Honorable Ronald Reagan, President United States of America. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666. Father Jose Antonio Diaz, alias Severino Santaroman et al., Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. William Villamor Morales, Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, heir/owner/sole signatory, coded TVM-LSM-666. Confirmed by Central Bank of the Philippines, Board of Governors, U.S. Federal Reserve System, United States Department of the Treasury, World Bank, International Monetary Fund. Acknowledgement. Republic of the Philippines, City of Manila, SS. Before me, a notary public for the City of Manila under IBP rule personally appeared. 1. Central Bank Board of Governors Jose B. Fernandez Jr. 2. Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santaroman et al. 3. At Ferdinand Edrelin Marcos. 4. William Villamor Morales. 5. Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, codename LSM-666 et al. Owner/sole signatory, signed the Certificate of Entitlement to undertake the trust asset of the above-mentioned banks. Known to me, and known to be the same persons who executed this bank instrument, and acknowledged to me the same on their voluntary acts and deeds. Witness whereof, I herunto set my hand and seal this 2nd day of October 1986 in the City of Manila. Signed, Fred Ruz Castro, Notary Public, until December 31st, 1986, PTO number. This Supreme Court order verified the export of diamonds, platinum, and gold deposited in trust through Bank Narodna Yugoslavia under long-term investment program to European and Asian countries, and deposited by my trust named Severino Santaroman. I'm identified as the last successor heir of the Gold Reserve Trust deposit. Supreme Court of the Philippines, Manila. Supreme Court order. With the blessing of our Supreme Being, with this judicial enhancement over victim of injustice and greatest land grabber scandals. The Republic of the Philippines represented by ex-President Diosdado Macapagal, the Secretary of Finance. The Solicitor General through Blue Ribbon Committee failed to deviate, entering with the last successor heir of Prince Julian Macleod Tallano, owner of gold bullion, through El Banco Español Filipino and Hacienda Filipina archipelago consisting of 7,169 islands and islets. But to settle once and for all the real estate properties covered by TOC-01-4 together with the return of precious metals and stones. The gold bullion 617,500 metric tons managed by Central Bank of the Philippines, maturity 2005 as loan for 50 years for the backup of legal tender currency. The 1 million platinum, gold and diamond precious stone all AAACR 990158 990158 8 plus baby box managed by Bank Narodna Yugoslavia exported to European countries and Asian Pacific countries under long-term investment program, deposited by the truster of Tiburcio Villamor. Marcus coded TVM-LSM-666 represented by Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santaramana and his 18 aliases et al., assisted by TVM-LSM-666 legal counsel attorney Ferdinand Evelyn Marcus and Mr. Soekarno of Indonesia Codina. Therefore whereof, in accordance with Republic Act Number 26, Section 4, that said 50 years gold reserved trust deposit could only be withdrawn by the last successor heir Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM 666 Abahabo Kingfisher K.O.R.AN and a flat first. King 01022740 etc. 2005. Therefore further we the undersigned order, that all lands and gold grabbers, is amending and has ratified, since the decision is final dated December 14th. 1973 with prejudice and pronouncement as to pay, cost suit and damages with substantial relief of 2 billion pesos 2 billion point 00 plus 77% interest per annum effective March 21, 1974. All copy of this order address, to Register of Deeds Nationwide and Implementation of Embargo Act 1807. The Honorable Register of Deeds of the Province of Rizal and Bulacan to comply these orders return all properties to the new successor heir Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM 666, in consonance of the lands, precious stone and metals, the judgment order, otherwise, defiance by any means, construed as an obstruction of justice therefore contempt of court should be applied with heavy penalty. Against defying, Register of Deeds, Secretary of Finance, and Central Bank of the Philippines. So ordered. Supreme Court of the Philippines, March 21, 1974. Duly signed by Fred Ruiz Castro, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines. Signed, Enrique Agana, Executive Judge, Court of Pasay. Signed, Antonio M. Noblegus, Commissioner, Land Registration Commission. Seal of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. Seal of the President of the Philippines. Seal of Bureau of Land Philippines. I'm the sole/signatory of the 50-year World Asset Reserve of 1 million metric tons of diamonds, 1 million metric tons of platinum, and 1 million metric tons of gold deposited in trust in European countries through Narodna Banka Yugoslavij National Bank of Yugoslavia. Seal of the President of United States of America. Seal of United States National Security Agency. Seal of the Trilateral Commission. Seal of the Central Intelligence Agency. Seal of United Nations. Gold. Platinum. The Trilateral Commission. Certificate of Depositor. Hapohagaka Jerokarbnj. Narodna Banka Yugoslavij. 29xi 1973. CR 990158 01 90 48 5 88 80B. A. 1 million metric tons of diamonds. B. 1 million metric tons of platinum. C. 1 million metric tons of gold. Know all men by these present. We certify that President Ferdinand E. Marcos of the Republic of the Philippines in his personal capacity depositor in trust representing to sign the General Memorandum of Agreement in behalf of the Filipino people, hereby waive his right and participation over the above-mentioned commodities in favor to TVM-LSM-666, sole signatory of the World Asset Reserve for 50 years in European countries. Deposited in trust through Hapa Anagaka Jericabnj dated the 11th of November 1973, ended 2005 with sole discretionary power of Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVM-LSM-666. Copy of documents herein attached of the following items: inventories. 1. AAA 18 77 91 2. 2. AAA 51 30 82 1. 3. AAA 61 90 48 5. 4. AAA 67 89 63 6. 5. AAA 67 36 23 2. 6. AAA 18 77 91 2. 7. AAA 51 30 82 1. 8. AAA 61 90 48 5. 9. AAA 67 89 63 6. 10. AAA 67 36 23 2. 11. AA 100 pieces 99 01 58 99 02 58. 12. SFD 29XI 1973. A. Rakishina 057. B. Peter Lines 058. C. Aquinonsburn 059. Based on the Decision International Certificate of Transaction and Diamond International and Metal Deposit. Page 1 of 2. I'm the real owner of the said asset commodities, diamonds, platinum, and gold including the 2% interest per annum for 50 years, and these are protected by the Treaty of Versailles and international immunities, and they are free and clear of any liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin. I inherited the World Asset Reserve from my father. In lien of these foregoing deposits in trust, is movable, removable in the year 2005, in accordance with Court Order Republic Act 26, and the Law of Ownership Article 426, 427 and 428. This foregoing deposits, the Hopohagaka Jericabnj reciprocated, in issuing the deposit of 500 billion Yugoslavian dinar and all deposit covered by Jericabnj Yugoslavij Insurance Certificate CR number 99 01 58 ****. A. 680,000 carats of diamond, platinum, gold bullion in bars. Photocopy is on file. This foregoing deposit is protected by the Treaty of Versailles, Redeemer number 1738-777 securities, gents, and international immunities issued to Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVM-LSM-666 K.O.R.AN, as the real owner of the above-mentioned asset commodities, including the 2% interest per annum. This security are cleared, non-criminal origin free and clear of any liens and encumbrances, no harassment under the Charter, to Charter of United Nations Article 2. Therefore, Further, upon execution of this banking instrument supported by banking law of bailment, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM-666 is the absolute owner. Done in Cancun, Mexico, October 4, 1982. Signed by Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Spokesman of G77. Signed, Ronald Reagan, President, United States of America. Signed, Triamanik Ruxbefera, Zamanek Guvera, Yugoslav legislator. Signed, Jean Duan Jordan Kirkpatrick, U.S. Ambassador of the United Nations. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General, UNCTAD. Signed, Jaime C. Leyer, Governor of Central Bank. Confirmed by, signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcos, /owner/sole signatory coded TVM-LSM-666. Acknowledgement. Republic of the Philippines. Batasang Pambansa. Diliman, Quezon City. SS. Before me, a notary public for the city of Quezon under the IBP rule personally appeared His Excellency President Ferdinand E. Marcos, who waived his right and participation over the gold bullion and other commodities, AAA in favor of his son Tiburcio Villamor Marcos coded TVM-LSM-666 known as successor heir of the Code of K.O.R.A.N, all known to me, and to me known to be the same persons who executed this instrument, on this voluntary acts and deeds. Witness whereof I hereunder to set my hand and notary seal this 8th of October in the year of our Lord 1982. Document number 1314. Page number 88. Book number 42. Series of 1982. Signed, Attorney Ponciano H. Alivio. Notary Public, until December 31, 1982. PTR number 83, 69, 77, 4. Page 202. Human Trust Jinru Shikin, which is a 2013 Japanese suspense film, ascertains the existence of the M Fund, meaning Mankind Fund, which is a joint US-Japan account for gold-based currencies, etc. In their expository book, entitled Gold Warriors: America's Secret Recovery of the Yamashita Gold, Sterling and Peggy Seagrave reveal that the only people who knew of the stashes of the 175 hidden treasure vaults in the Philippines were the Japanese military tops and the imperial family, also referred the Imperial House of Japan, including the Emperor Hirohito, whose name has the meaning of abundant benevolence. The Seagraves also allege that the Emperor Hirohito appointed his brother Prince Chichibu to head a secret organization from 1937 to 1946 called the Golden Lily Kinoyuri Operation, by which the imperial household's members were personally involved in a territorial expansion for their massive treasure hunting. Prince Chichibu's secret team was given a code name of the Golden Lily after a poem the said emperor had once written. The Golden Lily operation included the Yamashita's gold, etc. Together with Nazi war loot from Europe, the United States funneled the Yamashita's gold into the Black Eagle Trust, named after the Nazi insignia stamped on gold bullion stolen by the Nazis, and discussed clandestinely at the Bretton Woods in 1944, from which the Federal Reserve System and others would be greatly and secretly funded. President Marcos initiated the first Manila Summit Conference, now the ASEAN Summit, on October 24 to 25, 1966, and the Volcanic Summit Law on January 24 to 25, 1967, earmarking $500 Callion US dollars followed by 42 zeros, which is the legitimate source of the IBS, for the forthcoming Divine Master Plan of the New World Society. As President Marcos' legitimate son, successor heir, and trustee. I'm the implementer of the Divine Master Plan regarding the ECOSOC Article 55. All current presidents, premiers, prime ministers, kings and queens, princes and princesses comprise the Board of Trustees/Board of Governors of the AOWDMP, which is the Divine Master Plan's sole implementer concerning the massive global projects, based on the ECOSOC Articles 55, 56, 57, and 63. I also renewed with US President Donald John Trump the Bilateral Mines Field Breakthrough Successor Agreement BMBSA, my father's global gold bullion loan program, that expired on August 11, 2010, enabling the Federal Reserve System Fed with all the 13 treasury vaults of my legitimized gold bullion, the Golden Lily in the United States of America. As the Gold Bullion Bank of the World, I'm the Fed's chairman, because I'm the owner of the Yamashita's gold. The Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System officially issued on August 11, 1983 my identification number C60 84 7940 TVM-LSM-666, my codename, identifying me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded LSM-666 777. AAA K.O.R.AN C1 C2, and as the world assets holder for 5,020 years. The US Treasury also identified me as user of my asset. Jose Bautista Cruzan, who was my consanguineal trust depositor, signed my identification, which was issued by Dr. Preston Martin, who was an American banker and the Federal Reserve Board's vice chairman. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System. Washington, D.C. 20551. 2. All Board of Governors worldwide acknowledge. By the authority of United States Treasury, in accordance with U.S. Federal Reserve System, given identity to Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded LSM 666. 777, AAA K.O.R.AN C1 C2, holder of the World Asset Access Reserve Trust for 5,020 years. Redeemers Code number 1738-777. The U.S. Treasury, identified, pursuant to USA Public Law 87-66. Cited old series currency, used as asset as backup of Metal S Adjustment Act under Section 5, provided to act as holder of several treaties under Security Code MR 576 CF FIL, Global Immunity with 7 counts of gents, decree and LOI. Therefore, upon the execution of the special proviso, the U.S. Federal Reserve System issued identification number C60 84 7940 TVM-LSM-666. Done in Washington, D.C. 20551 this 11th day of August 1983. Confirmed by. Signed, Jose Bautista, Cruzan Phil. Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, Preston Martin, Vice Chairman of U.S. Federal Reserve. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, the Department of the U.S. Treasury issued my ID number IC 60847 9. The U.S. Treasury and the Federal Reserve System officially acknowledge on July 11, 1979 to all boards of governors of the central banks and the international government monetary authorities the backup of a series of currencies, based on my asset commodities regarding C1 C2 1921 777. The U.S. Treasury issuance of my ID number is authenticated by the Trilateral Commission of the Global Fund or ID number 53 42 11 01 10. As the Trilateral Commission's chairman and the Bureau of Central Interpol's supreme commander, I can aptly foreclose HSBC if need be. Department of the Treasury. Office of the General Counsel. Washington, D.C. 20220. To all Board of Governor of the World Central Banks. International Government Monetary Authorities. By the authority of the Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Washington, D.C. 20551 and Department of the U.S. Treasury in accordance with Public Law 87-66, cited old and new series of currency, used TVM-LSM-666 asset commodities for the consonance of our objective purposes to back up the C1. C2, 19, 21, 777 maturity 2005. Adjustment Act under Section 5 provided to act, or undertaking the position of Mr. Jose Bautista Cruz-Cruzan Philippines, holder of Redeemer's Code 1738-777. U.S. Treasury Code MR 576-CF-FIL. Therefore, upon the execution of this special proviso, we hereby issue the identity of TVM-LSM-666, ID number IC 60-84-7-9 supported by Treaty of Perpetual, authenticated by the Trilateral Commission of Global Fund or ID number 54-32-11-01-10. Done in Washington, D.C. 20220 this 11th day of July 1979. Sincerely. Signed, Russell L. Monk, Assistant General Counsel. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz, Trust Depositor of Victory Notes. Signed, T. Page Nelson, Director Foreign Currency. The Trilateral Commission. ID number 01. Know all men by these presents. By virtue of power vested by the Allied Nations, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, TVM, is registered in the Trilateral Society of Global Funder with Trilateral ID number 54-32-11-01-10. Titular Decree 010-2208, Republic Act 54-45-54, registered in the 7 Book and 7 Seal authorized under the 12 Tables and 12 Emperors of Roman law by Judge Schumann. The name Leo Steve Marcus, LSM, is registered in the Bank International Settlement with LSM Security Code 11-01-12-33-45 1-888, protected by Treaty of Perpetual Relation CR 1949, founder of 7th White Stallion. Recognized by the World Organization as the owner and sole signatory of the World Mutual Trust Deposit and undertaking the Code of K.O.R.AN flat AAA 777 MCD bearing a diplomatic and consular minister, owner Article 426, 427 and 428. Done in United States of America this 11th of August 1981. Signed, Donald F. McHenry, U.S. Ambassador, United Nations. Signed, Jimmy Carter, Chairman, Trilateral Commission. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcos, President, Republic of the Philippines, Spokesman of UN Group of 77. Signed, Kurt Waldheim, Secretary General, United Nations. Jimmy Carter, then Chairman of the Trilateral Commission, and Marcos as President of the Republic of the Philippines were the co-signatories of these officials Donald F. McHenry and Kurt Waldheim, of the United Nations in the Commission's issuance of my ID. They confirmed on August 11, 1981 that I'm duly registered as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus TVM, in the Trilateral Commission of the Global Funder with Trilateral ID number 53, 42, 11, 01, 10 and my titular decree 010, 22, 0A. I am also recognized as the owner and sole signatory of the World Mutual Trust Deposit. My code name, Leo Steve Marcus LSM, is also registered in the Bank of International Settlements, that is controlled by the Rothschilds. As the Federal Reserve System's Vice Chairman, Dr. Martin confirmed on August 11, 1979 that I'm the trust account's absolute owner regarding the U.S. notes Victory notes issued by the federal government and my crime-free asset commodities, which are also free from liens and encumbrances. The USA is a corporation ruled from the Crown in the City of London. The Federal Reserve System is a privately owned company controlled by the Rothschilds, Rockefellers and Morgans. I'm the sole owner. Not the Rothschilds, and others, of the vast gold bullion deposited in the Fed's vaults. Board of Governors of the Federal Reserve System, Washington, D.C. 20551. Waiver of rights, interest and participation. Transfer of ownership in favor to TVM-LSM-666. Know all men by these present. That I, Jose Bautista cross-coded Cruzan Philippines, legal age, depositor in trust of Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, legal heir of Queen Enemisha Cruz Villamor Marcus, Her Majesty Queen of Spain, owner of El Banco Español Filipino Liesable II and Hacienda Resmas Filipina, archipelago consisting of 7,169 islands and islets, holder of the gold, and use the asset and commodities to back up. C1 C2 up to C19 C-21-777 coded 01. 22 Aberanatang Dynasty Lichua Tajem CD Kingfisher Harbor King JPR protected by Treaty of Israel-Palestine, Treaty of Versailles, Redeemers Code number 17, 39, 777, and New World Legal Order number 1XX1XX with global immunity covered by international insurance, maturity in the year 2005, and implementation of project in the year 2007. Copy of the documents as to it. One. Claim number 71, 0XX, 01X0X479, Treasury Code ID number IXX847, 9 and US Federal ID number 60, 84, 79. 2. U.S. currency notes issued by Federal Government of the United States of America. Known as Victory Notes Series 66 held under Special Certificate of Trust Deposit totaling of 21 lots 21, respectively deposited on the account numbers IXXX2700 and IC-60, 84, 79 Barclays Bank London, UK and Chase Manhattan, New York, United States of America. 3. All trust account are deposited in United States dollar, account number 9, 84, 53, 700, 84, 334, 10. Certificate number C1A totaling of 21 lots deposited under the account number 98, 45, 2700, 854, 3410 and 37 billion United States dollar protected under Republic Act 1405, the law on secrecy of bank deposits, adopting banking laws of bailment. All information are disclosed in right time. Therefore, I hereby turn over, waive my rights and participation, transfer, and convey over the trust asset mentioned above in favor to legal heir Tiburcio Villamor Marcus coded TVM-LSM-666, assigned with consideration in accordance with Court Order Republic Act 26. Copy of documents herein attached, proof of identity and all originals are lodged in the vault of U.S. Treasury. U.S. Federal Reserve, Barclays Bank, Chase Manhattan Bank. Recorded under the supervision of Trilateral Society Act No. 61, supported by Global Immunity. 7 counts of gents, insured by International Insurance Company, with security code 5X2X and redeemers code 1738-777. Therefore, further, the asset commodities has been locked in trust, free from all liens and encumbrances, and no criminal origin. Upon the execution of this document, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, coded TVM-LSM-666, is the absolute owner and undertaker of the trust account mentioned above. Done in the office of the U.S. Treasury this 11th of August 1979. Signed, Jose Bautista Cruz, Cruzan, Philippines. Victory notes, Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Confirmed, signed, Preston Martin, Vice Chairman of U.S. Federal Reserve. Confirmed, signed, Patrick S. Strauss, AS2, 7X3. Confirmed, signed, Catherine Wilhelm, CYXXX, Chase. Confirmed, signed, Paul Davidson, XXXXXX Trisuti. Confirmed, signed, Barclays. The British Crown refers to me as the Rothschilds and other ruling families' hidden superpower in the City of London Corporation. A copy of the certificate reveals my deposit of 80,000 metric tons of gold in the Treasury Vault of Citibank in A Fort Knox, where one of the Fed's 13 vaults is located that is currently under my chairmanship or ownership. The Rothschilds, and others, merely served as my public front in the Fed. Central Bank of the Philippines. Office of the Monetary Board. Manila. Certificate of Depositor. In trust deposit. This certificate that there have been deposited in the Treasury Vault of Citibank, N.A. located in Head Office, New York, 10043 USA. CO John S. Reed, Chairman and CEO, with full obligation and responsibility, the following trust accounts. Citibank N.A., Fort Knox. Head Office, New York, 10043, USA. 1. Trust account number, 777-9-11. 2. Trust account number, 777-12-11. Volume, 80,000 metric tons of gold, AU. Purity, 999.9. Fineness. Warehouse, Fort Knox. Trust Depositor, Jose Antonio de la Paz. Alias Severino Santa Romana et al. Asset Owner Code, TVM-LSM-666, Harbor King, 2005. Restructure Date, 1983. Maturity, 2005. And which shall be free from all liens and encumbrances, no criminal origin, covered by insurance, immunity, and security code 50-20, 2005. Done in the office of the Monetary Board of Central Bank of the Philippines this 14th of October in the year of our Lord 1983. Signed, Jaime C. Lea, Governor, Central Bank of the Philippines. Signed, Ferdinand E. Marcus, President, Legal Counsel of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Father Jose Antonio Diaz alias Severino Santa Romana et al., Trust Depositor of TVM-LSM-666. Signed, Tiburcio Villamor Marcus, Owner/Sole Signatory. Confirmed by Citibank. Refer to this copy of the delivery receipts, original dated August 11, 1950 that reveals the 400,000 metric tons of gold with gold certificate number 083030L50, etc. in the Treasury Vault of the Central Bank of the Philippines CBP. Based on the CBP's receipt, the gold and other commodities are integral part of the Bilateral Memorandum of Agreement or the BMBSA. The Special Trust Deposit is for special loan of 50 years from 1950 to 2000. El Banco Español Filipino Offshore Capital, and his subsidiary El Banco Español de Esabel Segundo, importer under Executive Order No. 456, of July 1951, exporter amended under Republic Act 572 of 1950 RA No. 650. Office, Royal Custom House Aduana, Intramuros, Manila, República de Filipinas. Delivery receipt. Delivered to Central Bank of the Philippines. Attention, Honorable Miguel Cuaderno, Governor. Special Trust Deposit, to the new Central Bank of the Philippines, for special load of 50 years, maturity 2000, protected by Security Code 5020, deal number 002, custodial safekeeping receipt, gold certificate numbers SKR A-B, sizes to whom it may concern. We, Trust Depositor of El Banco Español de Esabel Segundo, El Banco Español Offshore Capital, certified that we delivered the gold and other commodities owned by El Banco to the Warehouse Vault of Treasury of Central Bank of the Philippines as follows to wit. Gold certificates numbers 1, 083 030L50, 400,000 metric tons, 2, 083 031L50. Grand total of 217,500 metric tons, 3, 083 032L50, 4, 89 003L50 total of 30,490, of gold bars 12.5, 5, 92, 009L50 total of 12,253,622.69 troy ounces or 30,490,931.41 bars 12.5, 6. 93, 011L50 total of 56,295,890.84 troy ounces or 144,812 bars of 12.5 kilos, 7, 94, 011L50 total of 11,120,743.16 troy ounces or 27,671,967.02 bars 12.5 kilos. 8, 94, 011L50 Vault and Ledger Accounting, 9, 94, 001L50, 10, 94, 11L50, 11, 95, 012L50 total of 10,552.43 troy ounces in 26,258,930.9 bars 12.5 kilo, 12, 109.02 L50 total of 381,136,675 metric tons. We certified further these commodities as integral part of the bilateral memorandum of agreement signed in 1950 be free of all taxes, no criminal origin, covered by the Global Immunities Treaties of Agreement Maturity 2000. Done in the office of the Monetary Board this August 1950. Confirmed by signed Miguel Cuaderno Sr., First Governor of Central Bank. Delivered by signed Father Jose Antonio Diaz, Trust Depositor. Security assigned by signed General Dwight Eisenhower, Pentagon. Attested by signed Elpidio Quirino. Signed Queen Elizabeth II. Signed Tankaki. The CBP's receipt also identifies me as Tiburcio Villamor Marcus TVM, who is the sole/owner/signatory. Based on the CBP's receipt, my ancestor great-grandfather is King Felipe or Philip II, who was King of Spain, King of Portugal, King of Naples and Sicily, Jureuxorus King of England and Ireland, and his alias is King Luis Tagean Tallano, who was the ruler of Mahalaca, Philippines, which is one of many kingdoms in Asia. When the Spaniards started ruling the Philippine archipelago, they renamed it Hacienda Filipina, which was owned by King Felipe. As written in the CBP's receipt, my grandfather is King Ferdinand VII of Spain, also known as Don Armando Villamor, and others, and my grandmother is Queen Isabel II of Spain, who was instrumental in the establishment of El Banco Español Filipino de Isabel II in 1851 in the Philippines. King Ferdinand VII, who is also known as the Code of Flat K.O.R.A.N Ferdinand Lacanacan Tallano Flat King of recognized asset nations K.O.R.AN, was King Felipe's successor heir in the sole ownership of the Hacienda Filipina archipelago, with the original certificate of title OCT-01-4, transfer certificate of title TCT-408 and TCT-498, and the gold bullion, platinum, diamonds, etc., which are lawfully protected by the Royal Decree, Treaty of Paris and Treaty of Versailles. The Land Registration Commission in Philippines officially confirms that the El Banco Español Filipino de Isabel II is World Bank exporter of gold and other commodities with paid-up capital of $5 trillion, and El Banco Español Filipino offshore capital as my banking unit with paid-up capital of $356 million are the OCTT-01-4s. Integral part coded name of 01, AAA, AO that is registered in the 9 World Bank and 7 IMF. U.S. President Gerald R. Ford, President Marcus, Queen Elizabeth II, and others officially issued on October 4, 1976 my reconfirmation of trust deposit to 9 World Bank and 7 IMF El Banco Español offshore capital DTVM with the sum of $300 with 39 zeros protected by several treatises and global immunities and free from all liens and encumbrances, and without criminal origin. Weblink goo.gl/WK1 8TK. King Ferdinand 70H's daughter is Misha Cruzan Villamor, Princess of Spain, who is the first verified legal spouse of my father, Ferdinand Emmanuel Edrelin Marcus, Sr., who is the son of Prince Chun Orzafeng 1883. 1951. who was a Manchu prince and the late Qing dynasty's regent. Princess Anamisha, who is my mother, established the CBP on January 3, 1949 through the gold bullion of the El Banco Español Filipino de Esabel Segundo now BPI, which is the oldest bank of the Philippines still in operation. HSBC is one of the banks of the El Banco Español Filipino de Esabel Segundo, which was purloined by Antonio de Ayala family and presently known as BPI or BOAIR of the Philippine Islands under the illegal ownership of Ayala Corporation. As the 7th Governor-General of United Nations with complete irrevocable global immunities, and with international good and bad affiliations, I can repossess HSBC and reclaim BPI through the lawful enforcement of Embargo Act of 1807. I encourage you to compromise with me to avert a worst-case scenario. The said 400,000 metric tons of gold were derived from King Solomon's 1,181,336,675 metric tons of gold, which I inherited from my ancestor named Marcus Ulpius Trajanus or Trajan 98 to 117 AD. Roman Emperor, through King Ferdinand VII under the Code of K.O.R.A.N, as King Ferdinand VII's and Prince Chun's grandson, I'm entitled to the global assets of the Spanish-Chinese royal family clan. A portion of my global assets were entrusted to HSBC where some key officers have blind deafness to my plea. All chairpersons of the board of directors and trustees of all fiduciary banks including HSBC where my global assets are entrusted with comprise the Fed's board of governors who under my chairmanship. I and my Director General / Provost Marshals of the AOWDMP who are officers of the International Bureau of Central Interpol designate the people of the Philippine Islands as the worldwide bankrollers of HSBC, for the full implementation of the Divine Master Plan for the New World Society, based on my massive global assets. Let us inform you the commitment of the Filipino people to the world. We, the Filipino people, are hard-working, courageous and dignified. Our noble mission is to fully eradicate poverty and subside hopelessness. Because of our unconditional love for humanity, we are spearheading the global humanitarian and national economic development programs. We encourage your fellow man to acknowledge our advocacy for mankind. The mandatory conference with you, and the chairman of the board possibly including the board of directors and trustees is not scheduled yet. We may gather at a physical location, and convene a meeting, to address HSBC's accountability and transparency about my global HSBC accounts, as soon as possible. Contact me immediately for our compulsory emergency meeting about our memorandum of agreement, etc. through the following contact information. My US-based phone, country code 001, area code 347-771-0171 and 001-929-350-2333. Email tvm-talonus@gmail.com. Main recipient jake.alphaomega@gmail.com. Copy furnished. Skype name TVM-LSM-666 Tiburcio Villamor Marcus. I'm looking forward to receive your prompt and affirmative response. Yours sincerely. Signed, His Majesty, King Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tallano Tagean IV. Successor heir/owner/judicial administrator. Sole redeemer of Global Flat and Trust Accounts C1, C2, C19, 21, 777. Successor heir of OCTT 01-4/TCTT 408/G498 Hacienda Filipina Archipelago. United Nations 7-star Governor General. Sole signatory of the K.O.R.A.N. Codename TVM-LSM-666. U.S. Treasury ID IC-60-847-9. Titular Decree 01-022-740A. Federal Reserve System ID C-60-84-79. Global Funder Trilateral Number 54-32-11-01-10. Co-Chairman the Committee of 300. Member G20 to 23H World LSM Alpha Omega. Chairman Trilateral Commission Chairman El Banco Español de Filipino de Esabel Segundo. World Chairman Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program. Member the International Security Council of the United Nations. Supreme Commander the International Bureau of Central Interpol. In cooperation with the Director General / Provost Mars Hall / Mandate Trustees. With complete irrevocable global immunities, who are officers of the International Bureau of Central Interpol and members of the International Security Council of the United Nations. General Jonathan E. Castaneda, Adjutant General / Codename JEC-040, General Leandro A. Johnson, Adjutant General / Codename LAD-04, General Alfredo A. Atten, Adjutant General / Codename AAA-006, General Josephine D. Liza, Adjutant General / Codename JDL-009. General Kenneth Y.U., Adjutant General / Codename KYY-017, General Antonio B. Saladin, Adjutant General / Codename ABS-119, General Melvin Louis Arellano, Adjutant General / Codename MRO-026, General Crisanto Q. Cannon Jr., Adjutant General / Codename CQC-066. General Demetrius J. Shiva, Adjutant General / Codename DJS-088, General Sung Harrison Beek, Adjutant General / Codename SHP-100, General Rise G. Mussman, Adjutant General / Codename RJM-123, General Ekaterina Raspatoyka, Adjutant General / Codename ERS-131. General Lowen T. Scott Lennon, Adjutant General / Codename OTL-555, General Robert L. DeGuro, Adjutant General / Codename RLD-606, General Ian A. Fleming, Adjutant General / Codename IAF-913, General Carolyn M. Sellers, Adjutant General / Codename CMS-999. General Alan Krummack, Adjutant General, General Martin John Spicholsky, Adjutant General, General John Evick, Adjutant General. Alpha Omega World Development Mars Hall Program. United Nations Pentagon H World Military Divine Government. International Bureau of Central Interpol. Rockefeller Plaza Building, 5th Avenue, New York, New York 10020 USA. His Majesty, King Tiburcio Villamor Marcus Tallano Tagean IV. 7-star Governor General. UN League of Nations, ECOSOC. ID number TVMT001. I'm the last surviving emperor who holds the key to the 26 monarchies all over the world, 13 among the Nordic European monarchies and another 13 for the Roman Spanish monarchies stretching all the way to Asia. I'm the king of Maholika. The Golden Key of LSM 666. Proclamation 1081 of 1974, as Umbrella Code Account.